Okay, I think we are just about ready to go. Crimson, you are indeed first, and I shall hydrate. Sorry, a little bit of ice there. Alright, so, laptop and phone seem fine, and we shall get started. So last time, I really only did a shorter stream of this, because I think I just had lack of sleep and I just wasn't doing well, losing focus. But we did go ahead and beat Chapter 7, because I felt like I've done all the training that I think I reasonably could do. So we're on to Chapter 8! Yay! After nearly 400 turns. So that's fun. Ostia's military primarily consists of soldiers in heavy defensive gear, such as armor knights and generals. With them, Castle Ostia's defenses have always been incredibly strong. For a long time now, the castle has been rumored to be unconquerable. However, that rumor was about to be proven wrong by Roy, who, ironically, wished to protect the castle. Geez, setting up the spoilers right now, aren't you, narrator? Okay, I also want to get the chapters set up. Okay, so we can take 12 units in total. This is kinda my main team. Kind of. I might have to swap Chad in, actually. Oh, there's a extra chapter after this. How do we get there? Good. How do we get to the next chapter? Strategy. How do we get to chapter 8X? Let me pull up the next chapter. Is this 8X? Okay. Binding Blade, the first guiding chapter. It is automatic, and the only requirement is that... Okay, we must make sure Lilina is still alive. That's good to know. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Also, how's the YouTube side going? Good. Alright, so... Oh, wait, what? I did not want to do that. I did not mean to actually start that. I need to actually review the freaking map and everything and make preparations. I don't count that as my death reset. We don't count those. Alright, let me take a look. We got Legates here, and we got a general, damn it. Is there any... Well, I could steal a Vulnerary. There's a door key there. There's chest keys. Bunch of Vulneraries to steal and door keys. Although I think with door and chest... No? Wait. Do you get those automatically or do you have to steal them? Okay. There's a lot of stuff to steal. And there's a lot of treasure. Yeah, we need Chad. We need Chad. Okay. Okay. Do I need 2 healers? I don't know if I do. I'm not using Wolt. I'm not using Ward. If I'm gonna use Dorothy, it won't be now. Probably at the next arena. Train him up at the next arena. Marcus is benched. Oh yeah, the other guy died. Yeah, there was no saving him. I could bring in Merlinus, and honestly, that might not be the worst idea. I'm thinking if I am going to use another healer, it's probably going to be Saul. We're going to get a bunch of new units, actually. Let me look. That might make a difference. Oh, wait. Maybe we don't bring Chad. Hold on. No, we don't need to bring Chad. We're gonna get another thief. Is that turn 1? Automatically from the start. Okay, we do not need Chad with us. We don't need Chad. That's good. That's actually really nice. Because we're gonna get a thief turn 1, we can use him. We're getting another mercenary. Armor Knight. And... what, 2 Armor Knights? 2 Knights? Okay. I don't really care as much as the other characters. I mean, we'll recruit them. They might be helpful. But I'm not going to worry about that. So I don't need Chad. I don't think it's a good idea to bring Dorothy. So I may just bring Merlinus just so I have access to storage. Or I bring Saul. You already have better magic than Clarine. Why would I need Saul? This is Clarine. I'm looking at my inventory. It's pretty full. I think I do need Merlinus. Considering that I'm gonna need to replace that Iron Axe later. Yeah, I'm bringing Merlinus in. Do I swap Ellen out then? Yeah, we need that. I could replace Alan and or Lance with Trek and Noah. Okay, hold on. First of all, Lou, I need you to grab the other fire. Okay, Alan. Let me see your stats. Actually, let's make this easy on me. And then we'll do this. Alan, Lance, Noah, Shrek. There, they're all next to each other. So, Alan has an... oh my god, 19 strength. Okay. 14 defense. Okay. These are the two we're gonna consider replacing. So, Noah has 2 levels left. He has 12 strength and 11 defense. It's... I don't see the likelihood of using Noah. In this case, I'm comparing Noah to Lance, and he's just not a good Lance. He's not a good replacement. I don't know if that's naturally the case. He could get better luck, but everything else... okay, he has a little bit more accuracy. And that could also be boosted, but I think what really matters, strength, defense, speed, I don't think that's going to work out. So I don't think Noah's going to be used. I don't think so. Strength of 14, defense of 9. Speed of 10. Speed of 10, defense of 9. So... Shrek is a more tanky, a slightly in between of Alan and Lance. I don't know. Like, I might just stick with Alan and Lance in this case.
because, my god, Alan's strength is so good right now. An extra 5 strength. Now, Trek could get a couple levels. And he has more defense than Alan. Okay, you know what? I don't think Noah's gonna be used. And how about, for potential training, let's go ahead and bench Alan for now, and we'll have Trek with us to potentially train. Alan and Lance are already level 20, so we're good on that one. Okay, let me look around. I don't necessarily need Ellen specifically, so I could swap her out with Saul, give him EXP, because let's be honest, he'll be a better... He's already a better healer than Clarine. We just lose out on another horse, but I don't think that's needed. You know what? I do not mind that idea. I don't think I need more than one healer for this chapter. We'll do this. Now, I'm losing out on big heals. See, like a 9 versus a 4. But I think we could train up Saul a bit. And besides, it's just a healer. Like, Ellen's just healing, so it's not gonna make too much of a difference, I don't think. But I want to train him up a little bit more, because we may use him instead of Clarine. And I was thinking of not using him at all. Oh, storage. Let me look at this stuff. Iron swords, steel swords. I have 2 silver lances. Holy shit. Damn. I don't know when I want to use them, but I think for now we'll just stick with what I have. Oh, I should have bought some steel lances to put in storage. Okay, good. I did need that one iron axe. I don't need the unlock. Luckily, I can actually use the physic with my other healers. That's one useful thing. Don't need any of those. Yeah, we're not gonna use chat this time. It would be an extra thief, though, but I think I'd rather have Merlinus. And I'm gonna go ahead and just take that for now. So, we have to use Roy. I'm keeping Boars for now. We'll see how much I actually use him. We have Lot. We have Thani. Rutger, Lou, Deke, Lance, Trek. Trek might be swapping out with Alan permanently, but, you know, it's nice to have a spare. Sue, Merlinus for storage, and Saul. I think that's not bad. Okay. To be honest, I don't know how long Boars is actually going to be used. I mean, he has 15 defense. That's better than Lance, so that's something. And he's probably gonna get more, so might be useful. Might be really useful. Steel lances. So I think we're gonna have these 3 up front. You go in the back. Something kind of like this. I don't know if it really matters. Yeah. Is there a time limit? Oh, kind of. We need to make sure Liliana's alive, and I think she's gonna be in here. So we need to make sure to get rid of this, get rid of some enemies. So we do need to rush in at some point. Alright. Chapter 8.
What? The enemy has broken into the castle. It's been weeks. Why did it take him so long? What the hells was Tobias doing out there? Were those knights from Ilya so strong? Was the Lycia army larger than I expected? In any case, they have gotten into the unconquerable castle of Ostia. We must drive them out, or Berg will look down upon us. You, over there! Yes, sir. Set the troops all over the castle, especially around the throne room. Prepare your defenses. We must not let the Lycian army get any further into the castle. Understood, sir. One more thing. I want you to discreetly kill Lilina during the battle. What? Sir? Weren't we supposed to keep her alive? I was planning on using her as a hostage, but there are still many rebels that put faith in her. If we openly use her as a hostage, those soldiers might turn against us. But in that case, sir, they would surely turn on us if we kill her. So I said to do it discreetly, didn't I? Kill her quietly and pretend that she was hit by a stray arrow. Then we can make the enemy responsible for it. Now go. Yes, sir. General Roy of Lycia? Are you an enemy? No, I'm on your side, Greens. I am Ashdol. Ashdol. I used to work here in service of Lord Hector. What kind of work were you doing? Aye, aren't we a little rude, old man? See, I'm a spy. My secret mission is to gather information and steal things. Check on people, that sort of thing. People can tell that I'm working for a noble just by looking at me, then I'm not much of a spy, am I? Anyway, for a month now, I've been running around Lycia to gather the latest news. When I heard about Lord Hector's death, I returned here as quickly as I could. Then I see that those idiots, Legance and Tobias, have caused a rebellion. I didn't make it in time to save Lord Hector, but I don't want to be too late to save Lilina. Do you know what Lilina is? Of course, investigating matters like that is my job. She's locked in a small room in the center of the castle. And he's sitting on the throne, but he owns the place. We have to hurry up, defeat the levels, rescue Lilina before none of our lives are burned. Good. Okay. So, our only real time limit is saving Lilina from this guy. But I think she's in range of multiple archers. She has no way to defend herself. I don't necessarily plan to use Lilina and Lou at the same time. It's hard to tell which one would be better. We have to go up and around. It's gonna be a bit. I guess we'll just get started. Okay, if I set Lance right here, we can use the javelin. Oh, I probably didn't need Horse Slayer this chapter. I'll go ahead and go with Iron. But everyone else can kind of just start heading up. Yeah, we didn't take Chad because we have Ashdol this chapter. And my god, he's already level 10. To be fair, though, in terms of stats, Chad probably would be better. Chad probably would be the better unit. Just start bringing people up. There's a lot of treasure here, so... Oh, what's all that noise? Is there a battle going on? I wonder what's happening outside. Yeah, you probably wouldn't think that you have control of Lilina, but you do. Okay, Boar's doubles, but he doesn't have... With an Iron Lance, he didn't have the power to kill. Let me go ahead and see about... Good job, Lance.
reinforcements. Beginning of the 10th turn, 2 enemy thieves will appear in 2 sets of stairs near the south map. Oh, okay, Katha is going to be here. So we gotta talk to her with Roy. And we also want to make sure to steal her lockpicks as well. Then she'll leave. There will be reinforcements on turns 15 through 18. There's going to be more reinforcements from in here on the 16th turn. But it's not, it doesn't seem that bad. Reinforcements doesn't seem that bad, to be honest. We'll see how it goes. I do want Boris to get the kill. He needs levels. Okay. I will check for Trek. 16. That's 13. Yep. I think it's a good thing we did the training. As long as it took, like, it's gonna help a lot. Granted, after a while, we're gonna run into a problem later on anyway. We're gonna run into the problem anyway where eventually the enemies are just gonna be we're gonna deal with a lot of promoted units anyway. So our level really isn't gonna matter. In terms of, like, I mean, it will matter, but we can't get any higher than level 20, you know? That's kind of what I'm trying to get at. I want to steal from this guy. Yeah, I want to try to steal as many things as possible. I'm still thinking I may try to train up Chad eventually. Well, Lilina's safe for now. Steal Lance. You're the one I want to steal from. Let's heal Lance. Could give Saul as much EXP as possible. We didn't give you the steal, though. You can't kill. So we will have to send someone else up. Which, that's fine. We can have Trek do that. We'll just iron. No, we'll show it. There we go. There was a better chance for crit, that's why I went there. Blue. Astal. Let's steal the door key. Perfect. Now, go ahead and iron? Yeah, we can get away with iron. Yeah, all that training is going to make these next few chapters less of a headache. Still wouldn't mind giving a bit of training. It's just calves can just get into the battle a lot quicker. Yeah, see, like, we're doing really well. All that training really helped even the playing field. I bet if I just went straight in, we would have struggled a lot. We're finally past the arena grind? We are finally past the arena grind. I mean, most of my units are, like, at least level 17, Taylor. With the exception of Lou, who is level 14. We were having trouble because we were getting a lot of higher bets, and it just wasn't, it was just taking too long. And Boars is level 13. But, overall, I did basically all of my training. We recruited Astol today. He just started the chapter, so that's why we don't have Chad on the team for this round. And I brought Soul in. I felt like I only needed one healer. Clearing's bad at healing, and I just feel like we need to train up another cleric just to have more options. We have Lance on the team because honestly, I'm probably gonna be using Alan and Lance as my main two calves. But I benched Alan for this round because Trek could use a couple levels, and he could be okay. I just don't think Noah's gonna be a good unit to train up, though. Oops. Steel Lance, Iron. You have a chest key. And a Horse Slayer, I gotta be careful on that. But yeah, how's it going, Taylor? How's RE9 going for you? Gotta be careful about you. You have chest keys, vulneraries. I can steal 2 things from you, but at the very least, we'll take the chest keys. I put Lance here for now. We can get Soul to heal. I also did not even bother training Chad at all. Because Chad, like, we were already taking way too long on the arena grind anyway. And I didn't want to risk Chad dying just to start that all over. Which, by the way, Taylor, my final turn count was 374 turns for that chapter. I was there for a long time. After your second playthrough, you take a break from RE9. Great time with it, but don't really want to play it so much you never want to touch it again. Makes sense. That makes sense. That's a lot of turns. I know, we were on the arena grind for a long time. But I think it was worth it. I think it was worth it because so far, based on these early enemies, I am not struggling. We have enough avoid, and we can deal enough damage. We're most likely gonna double, so it's less of a headache that we did all of this. So I think overall, it was worth it. Again, remember, every chapter before this, I was struggling a lot. Like, either I needed a couple more attack power, or a couple more speed to really just make it work. Or maybe a little bit more accuracy. Do I plan on going to Sakai or Ilia? I plan on going to Ilia. Let's see. Purple crap. I plan on going to Ilia because on my very first playthrough of this, which I streamed a couple years ago, I ended up going to Sakai. And I want to try to go to Ilia this time. So I have Stanny trained up. I have Sue trained up because I'm probably going to use her. but I need to make sure that when I recruit Sin, I just don't use him at all. And when I get my next Pegasus Flyer, I train her up. I want to go to Ilya not for, like, any, like, strategic, like, oh, this will be an easier map to deal with. It's just more of, like, I just want to go to Ilya because I didn't do those sets of chapters. I should have given you the hammer to work with. I'll lose out on a Vulnerary, but I think that's fine. I can buy a bunch of them. Can we steal? No, we can't use the steel axe to get the kill. A killer axe would work, though, if I get the crit. Let's go for it. But yeah, Purple Crab, I did not... Like, I'm on hard mode, sure. But I did not even remotely think it would be this tough. You got the itch to play RE5 again now? Don't feel that too often. Isn't RE6 the one with Leon? Like, didn't it, like, alternate for a little bit? Like, it's RE4, Leon, 5, Chris, 6, Leon. Like, it kind of did that for a little bit. Oh, no. Actually, they shouldn't have used Leon this time, Taylor. And you want to know why? Leon was playable on the even number games. 2, 4, and 6. They broke that rule. Damn it. I know it's not an official rule or anything, but it's kind of funny. Alright, check. So then you go ahead and get the kill. Okay, Purple Crab, this previous chapter was the arena grind. I spent nearly 400 turns just training everyone up. Because I was struggling a lot. Chapter 4 was so bad for me. Like, I considered restarting the entire playthrough. Because I just thought I got bad RNG for level ups. I just felt like I really needed to level up differently. Like, it was that bad. And Chapter 7 wasn't easy either. It took me a while just to even get to the arena grind in Chapter 7. RE6 had a lot of characters you play as. I think there's even a Chris campaign in that game. Oh, I didn't realize you played as Chris there as well. And there's the new recruits. Sir Barth, this is a dead end. Don't worry, this wall has cracks in it. We can break through it. I wonder where Lady Lilina is. I have a pretty good idea where she is. We've known this castle for a long time. I wonder what's causing all the noise, though. My brother will be with them. Don't know if he's still alive. You shouldn't have such high expectations. Yes. Sir Barth, you don't have to be so cold. He's Wendy's only brother, right? Yeah. You must never look away from reality. It's alright, OJ. Sir Barth is alright. As an armored knight of Ostia, you must never panic, no matter what the situation. Understood, Wendy? Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if these guys are any good. I probably won't really use them. We'll see. At least I can use everyone here. But yeah, Purple Crab, the main rules are I cannot use promoted units. So like Marcus, I can't use. And there was a character in the previous chapter, Zaylon, that I cannot use. Although he died before I recruited him, but you know, not much I could do about that. I cannot promote any of my units. So Lou's just forever gonna be a mage. Trek is forever gonna be a cavalier. And I'm not allowed to use dancers and mannequins. I can use thieves though. those are the main rules. Redoing all of them. I needed that level grinding session. Zalot died. Yep. He died. He just, before I even could recruit him, he just kept throwing himself in enemy, like, into a bunch of enemies, and, like, he missed, you know. He just kept missing. Which, I mean, I don't mind. I'm not gonna stress over Zalot specifically. It's not. That means I'm screwed out of the true ending unless you go to Sakai, because he can't do his major objective in 20. Wait. So, I needed Zalot for one of the... I needed Zalot for one of the ultimate weapons. I was gonna ask if dancers were allowed. I was told dancers are not allowed. And by the way, I did not make this rule set. I have a redeem on the Twitch side for make me play, do a challenge run of a game. And this challenge was given to me. So I don't make the rules. Zalot is needed for 20x. Shit. So I have to go into Sakai. If I even want a chance to go into endgame. Well, that changes things now, doesn't it? Damn it, I wanted to go to Ilya. But if I want a chance to go into the true ending, just to potentially see if I can beat it with this restriction, then I guess I have to go into Sakai. Damn it, okay, we're going to Sakai. I guess we're going to Sakai then. That sucks. I guess maybe some other time I'll do the Ilya path. But not this time. Yeah, it is what it is. It was just very frustrating, Purple Crab, because RNG is weird. It is consistent in a lot of ways, but in other ways it isn't. Like, I could turn off the game. Like, for one day, like, the RNG will run a certain way, but then I would end stream. Then when I come back and do another stream, the RNG does not work the same. So I constantly have to replan things. It's just kind of annoying. So, at one point I had Zalot alive, but on the winning run, he just wasn't, he didn't live. So it just ended up not working out, that's all. And he took back up. I could probably get away with Sue getting in range. Sorry to be a very bad news, but if I need a silver... If I need a silver lining, at least her lane now instead of too late. Yeah, exactly. At least I'm learning now. I know this game especially can be really rude with its RNG. So if thing happened to you on your own playthrough where Shrek died before you could recruit him because he ran into the wyvern up top. Yep. Stuff like that kept happening. I had to go... I had to organize my units in a very specific way just to get Shrek and Noah recruited safely. Because sometimes I would get Noah recruited, but Shrek runs into danger. Or I save Shrek, but Noah ends up getting in danger. So I had to move everyone in a certain way to make it work. I shall do that, Crimson. Yeah, it was a few streams ago when I did my final Chapter 7 run. I'm gonna go ahead and javelin this guy and get him out of here. Probably didn't need to, though. It's nice. Then I'll go ahead and... Can I get... No, I can't get in reach. How much defense do you have? You have 9. I'm gonna get Lot in range. I want to make sure Astel is close enough so I can steal this Vulnerary, because why not? Yeah, no, it was a big hassle just to make sure everyone got recruited. I didn't necessarily care that Zelot got recruited, but I completely didn't know about the Chapter 20X part, so. It was one of those situations that it just takes so long to do each attempt that I just did not want to start over just for Zelot. Purple crap. Is there a different character that's needed to unlock a guided chapter? That's a promoted unit. And I say a promoted unit specifically. Oh, I killed the Vulnerary one. Damn it. Oh well. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. Get rid of the archer right now. I can just bring other characters close. Give the XP to someone else. Does someone need healing? No, not really. There we go. Fine. Okay. So all the guided chapters requirements in the Vital Blade are BS depends. Okay, yeah. It's been a while. It's been a couple years since I played this. It was a first playthrough when I did this a few years ago. Thunder. There we go. Oh yeah, Taylor, when you're thinking of playing RE5 again, casual playthrough, challenge run, hard mode, what are you thinking? 100%. Get everyone moving. Eventually we'll get to the point where we're going to be dealing with these reinforcements down here, and we can just use them for training. So it'll work out. Lilina's fine, these two are fine. I guess I could go ahead and have you just start breaking down the door, or wall, whatever. I guess it was already kind of broken. There's going to be a set of reinforcements from in here, so I don't really want to leave units over there. So yes, we don't need to use them. To be honest, I have no clue if we are going to be able to beat this with this restriction, because we cannot... we cannot use the legendary weapons anyway. No one can get to S rank. So, we can't use the legendary weapons. And also, once Roy is force promoted, we can't use him. He has to be benched. He's a promoted unit. He can't be used. Them's the rules. I'm not going to use Barth. I'm not going to use it. I only have enough on my team for one Armored Knight. I'm putting you here so I can train Saul. For 14X, the Dancer needs to be alive. An enemy promoted unit has to survive 16 to get to 16X. Okay. And for 20X of Sakai, a promoted unit has to be recruited, as does Sin and Sue. Well, I plan to recruit Sin and Sue. I just wasn't planning on using Sin. But I'm gonna have to bench Sue instead if I want every weapon, which I kinda need to at this point. There you are. Yeah, we need to get rid of them. Talk to her with Roy, steal the lockpick at the very least, then she'll leave. Okay. So, I need to do this carefully. I can just have them come to me. If Trek were to rush in... How much damage are... Oh, that's still decent damage. I don't like that. We're gonna have them come to me. Sue, what are we looking at? Yeah, it's not a good sign. Sue can't kill. Damn it, if I could get close. Calling off the ones involving promoting units, not time limits and other stuff. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the desert chapter requires a time limit. Or a turn limit, I should say. So, we go here. I screwed up. Put you here. We can put Lou here. Roy close. We can talk to Wendy. Boris, you're alright. Why, it's Wendy. It's good to see you're okay. What are you wearing? Did you apply to become an Ostian Armor Knight or something? I did. I was knighted just yesterday. What are you doing? I thought I told you to leave the fighting to us and save your life as you wished. You didn't need to become an Armor Knight. I thought about it and I truly wanted to become a knight. But I don't want to wait here just for you to return from battle. I want to become a knight as great as you. Boris? You were always stubborn, weren't you, Wendy? Boris? You should live your life as you wish. If mother and father were alive, they would say that as well. But the way for the knight is no easy feat. Yes, I'm prepared. I shall never give up. Just some extra dialogue. I don't know if I'm gonna use Wendy. I would have to train her up just to have her compare with Boris. I don't know. That's gonna something like that is very tricky because I've trained up my units already. Nice dodge. so you need like one more strength or something. Sophia Alive and completed in 25 turns or less. Yeah, there were others like that, such as 12X, 20B, X, and 21X has a limit of 30 turns. Yeah. Okay. That all sounds familiar. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let Lou get this kill. I don't think they're gonna open the door. I think they're heading this way. I'm gonna go ahead and let Lot stand here. He better have the steel axe at the very least. He's gonna get attacked. That probably was a mistake. Let's get Trek over here with the javelin. Character's closer. You over here. I'll put Boars here for now. Hey, Batcap, how's it going? We're on chapter 8 right now. You know, it's nice to be done with the arena grind. And Trek gets the kill. Perfect. Lilina's free. Okay. Okay, she's gonna have to start moving. Okay, how do I want to do this? I think I'm still gonna go ahead and let Lot grab this kill. Begin working on your avatar. Ooh, how's that going? What the hell are you yapping? No, it's fine. It's fine, purple crab. That's what it's for. We're here to chat. You need thunder to get the kill. Perfect. By the way, Backcap, I did a little bit more work on the pixel art thing. And trying to make like the attack animation and all that, but I wasn't really liking it so far, so I just took a break. I'm gonna have to come back to it later. By the way, I'm trying to get Trek at least one more rank in sword that he can use the steel sword. If I bring Fanny down here to do... Oh, that's not a good idea. Okay, hold on. Let's start with... Damn it. Okay. We're gonna start with this anyway. Hoping for the crit. Okay, how do I make this work? I can have Fanny go over here. Javelin won't be enough to kill. But it can weaken it, puts her out of range of this guy. I I can have Deke go down here and rescue Sue. Then I can Javelin. Not the worst idea, actually. Rescue. Fanny, go ahead and Javelin. There we go. And Rooker. Yes, there we go. Lance, get over here. Do something like that. Go ahead with the iron equipped. Be good there. Lou's gonna be the one that's getting attacked. Hopefully Lou will be fine. Astral needs to get closer. Something like that. And I want everyone else out of the way. Something like this. Single file. I'll keep yours here. Fine. Yeah, I figured. Oh my god. Lou, you're better than that. At least you double. Come on, what do we get? Skill, speed, and luck. Okay. Lou! Oh, death. Did that update? No, that didn't update. There we go. You know what that means. Reset! Do I plan on making use of the secret shop on 21? I probably will have to. If I can make it that far, I'm probably gonna have to do that. Because if I don't, I probably won't be able to keep up. Yeah, I probably won't have a way to be able to keep up with the damage if I don't. I have Shrek. Go here. You have to start getting close. It's too bad there's no warp staff yet. That would be super helpful. Oh, I almost ended turn. I need Lilina right here. Let me go ahead and get it done. Oh, I didn't realize he was in range. You're attacking Trek? Well, you survived, but this is why Trek needs like one more strength boost. 100 deaths. Most of them were from Chapter 4. You have the culinary that I want to steal. Alright, let's go ahead and give some EXP to Blue. Right here. Yeah, if Purple Crab, if I can make it all the way to Chapter 21, somehow, magically, I'm probably going to have to utilize that secret shop to get everyone's stats up. Because look at Lance. This is his stats. Unless I use stat boosting items. These are the stats I have to work with. It may not be enough. It probably isn't going to be enough. Alan could use more defense. Like, he's crappy at defense, but he has really good attack. Alan has, I believe, 19 attack. Alan might be my strongest unit. And we can see that Rooker is capped on skill and speed, so that's super helpful. He has pretty decent strength. But, like, Fanny could use some more strength, or Con, actually, so she's not weighed down. If there's a con ring, I may give her the con ring. Just roll up. Oh, of course. Now Sue gets the crit. Thanks. Thanks, Sue. Thanks for that. There was one guy I wanted to steal from. That one. I stole the blueberry. That just saves me money. That is a cracked lance. Insanely jealous. And yeah, there's a body ring on chapter 13. Yeah, I may give that to Fanny, possibly. Because look, this is a weight of 8. She only has a con of 4. But that's only plus 2 cons, so that only saves so much. Who knows? Does someone need healing? I should probably show you Alan the next time I go to the character select screen. Because Alan's pretty good. He just needs some extra defense. Man, Roy is capped, and when you look at his stats, they're actually about average. I kind of did a comparison of his stat growths, and if I'm correct, this is about average. Some might be a point higher than normal, some might be 1 point lower, but this is about what you expect for Roy. I need to get rid of the mage. This is not the one with the horse slayer, so that's good. Actually, wrong move. Wrong move. Okay, not part of the plan. Can't I steal from one? Yeah, I gotta steal from that one. I probably made a mistake. Let's get characters close. This is already a bad setup. Sue can't really do anything. Alright, let's see how I screwed up. Well, at least Lance get to attack. Good. Astal got the dodge. Got the kill. Okay. Going after the thief. Interesting. You went after boars, you're not gonna get the kill even if you double. Which you don't double. That's hilarious. This is why I did the training montage. Keys. It's always nice to have more. That's not good enough. Actually, I don't think Thunder would be good enough either. What about you? Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I trained up Noah and Trek as well during last chapter, and I'm looking at Noah's stats. It's not that great. Noah's stats are not that great. I'm probably not going to use them at all, sadly, after all that training. But I wouldn't have known if I didn't do the training, so I kind of had to. It just sucks. But after all that training I did for, like, all of my units, Noah just ended up kind of being wasted. Here. But Trek is kind of an in-between of Alan and Lance. So that's why I'm kind of bringing him in. If I can get him a couple more levels, he may do better, but, you know, we'll see. It's just gonna take a minute. Let's start with healing Boars, because he's gonna move up. Noah isn't amazing, but he also get Fur, which is not only another okay unit, but also the Wodow, which is just a better killing edges. They're exclusive to Noah? Noah can get the Wodow and Fur? Oh, Fur is the word. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. For some reason, when you said Fur, I thought you were referring to the Maniket. But no, yeah, you're right. The other Myrmidon. Which, who knows? My Rooker seems to be pretty good. But it's always nice to have extra units to work with. It's Fur, not Fae. Yeah, exactly. No wonder I got them confused. The only other challenge run that I've done for Fire Emblem, which I also did stream, I did Sacred Stones, and the challenge was to only use iron level tier units, or weapons, I should say. Like, I can use any unit, but when it comes to, like, the physical weapons, I was only allowed the Iron Lance. I couldn't use any of these two. I couldn't use these two. I could use the Iron Sword. Yeah, basically just Iron tier equipment, and when it came to magic, it's basically just the fires, you know, stuff like that. That was a surprisingly interesting challenge as well. Back up. to get that chest key. Something like that. That sounds interesting. I did end up beating the game. I did do it. It took some time though. And a very specific strategy. And by the way, so if you look on the channel, since you are on the YouTube side, there's a playlist for it. If you're curious. But when obviously getting to the final boss, you know, he's a monster unit, so it's best to have some, you know, you can utilize the priest class and get the what was it, the 3 times bonus for it with light magic. I had 3 of them. I had Arthur, I had, what was it, Mulder, and I had one other cleric, I forget. Yeah, the Slayer skill, thank you. So I had those 3 characters, there was one more. So it turns out, when I got to the point where we get to the final boss and I'm about to try using one of them, 0 damage. Even with the ×3. It was ridiculous. Natasha, you assume since you only one. Yeah, thank you. I'm bad with names. It was Natasha. So I went to go send, I forget who, it was any one of them, and 0 damage. Nothing. I was upset. Let's have to do a fight. So then it turns out, because Formentus has 2 different types of attacks, if he uses the physical attack, which is close range, what happens is he has lower magic defense, right? Once he did that, I can now deal damage to him with only Arthur. He's very obsessed with this franchise, and it's just, oh, where are you at this point? Fair. But yeah, Arthur was the only one that was able to deal damage to Formentus, only because... Lavender the Hell? Yep. I had to. Take a wild guess. How much damage Arthur can deal. Take a wild guess at how much damage he was able to deal once we got him to use his physical attack. Oops. 9, 18... Yeah, why not? Yeah, I had to get him to use that. There was no... It was impossible if I didn't. Can we get Shrek to get the kill? No, that's not a good idea. Deke has Armor Slayer. Yeah, we can use that. We have Hiroko, that's fine. Block the path, kind of try to protect Astol a little bit. Fanny will be okay. I healed someone else. Who did I heal? Either way. I can get you over here. It's fine. Merlinus, you... Okay, close. Wait, did you steal something? You stole the chest keys. You can go all the way over here, attack with the javelin and get the kill, thank you. So the range, 3 3 to 12. I'm also going to assume I got 4 people surrounded, 4 Mantis to get everyone away. Arthur, with his max magic, he was capped, was only able to deal a single point in damage. He had to use the basic light magic. That's all he had. But with capped out magic that I think he naturally had, I got RNG blessed on that front. He can only deal a single point in damage. Maybe I could get the Vulnerary. I'm gonna have Shrek go here with the Iron Lance. Okay, I'm going to heal Sue. I need Astor close. So this. And remember all the reinforcements I had to deal with, too. I had to deal with all those reinforcements for a little bit. Honestly, that was a little bit tougher to deal with. Because those dragons, oh boy, they are scary. Here. Put lava here, it's fine. It's not gonna harm anything. Man, I really wish I had warp right now. Did it move? Yeah, we're fine. Good job, Shrek. So, yeah, with Archer doing a single point in damage, and that's with him having the lower magic defense. Without that, 0 damage. And again, this is all the ×3. He had the ×3, and with all of that, it was a single point in damage. I believe I was also playing on hard mode. I'm pretty sure I was on hard mode. I did Ephraim mode. I don't know if that mattered, but, you know, that was my setup. Still Vulnerary. What ended up happening is... Good lord, yeah, I just did the math. It checks out. He had maxed out magic, and he can only deal a single point of damage. Eventually, I did give him the speed wing, and it was just enough to let him double. So now instead of one damage, it was then 2 points of damage per turn. So what I ended up doing is I had Cormac, and Cormac was the Wyvern Knight that had the Pierce ability. I forget, you know exactly what class I'm talking about. He had the Pierce ability, and I had, what's her name, Amelia? You give him any support boosts his damage, like with loot and navy. I also did 0 supports. 0 supports, because, to be honest, I don't fully understand what, by the way, I only accidentally did some supports here. I don't fully understand what these all mean, like these symbols and what they do, so I just decided not to bother. So no supports. That wasn't part of the challenge, that's just, I just didn't do it. That probably would have made a difference, though. But I also didn't know what team I was going to bring at the very end anyway, so I probably did. I don't even think I brought Namie. You know, like, that's all stuff you have to consider as well. So what ended up happening is I had Cormag with the Pierce ability, and I had, what's her name? Amelia? Amelia ended up being a very good unit. I made her into a general, actually. Remove off what they mean in stat bonus, but fair. Yep. I don't remember them. I wouldn't remember them anyway. I wouldn't even have guessed I was gonna bring in certain characters you're not, you know? So imagine if I made a support team only for not to bring in certain units. So I didn't want to be locked into something like that. It was just a little too much. But yeah, I had Amelia as a general. I also gave her the boots, so that way she had more movement. So what I did pin Formantis, whatever, the final boss. I did put him in the corner, but I only needed 2 units, because I actually got him in the corner. Just kind of used his AI to kind of move him around. I don't need to steal anything from you. No, I can't. I'm going to go ahead and Nah, Trek is probably going to get a lot of EXP. Let's give it to... And also, let's use up 9 items. And... Now... I did give Amelia the legendary weapon, not for her to use it, but for her to kind of hold it, as a just in case we needed Formantis to not attack her. Because I'm thinking, like, the AI could potentially not attack her if the AI sees that she had a really strong weapon and attack Cormag. I don't remember how much damage Cormag was actually dealing, but the main way to deal damage was going to be for Cormag to get that Pierce ability to activate. And you have no idea how long it took for Pierce to activate. It was ridiculous. But I ended up getting in a rhythm where I was able to, like, rescue drop some units. I was able to dance units back. It was a whole system. It was a whole system to work with. Again, the playthrough is in the channel, so you can take a look at it if you are interested. Because it was a unique challenge. Yeah, to be honest, I have no idea how much longer I'll use Boris. His movement is just causing problems. But it's nice. Oh, he has the best defense out of my entire team. So, and he has like another 6 levels to go. It's so tricky to consider who to take. Those 2. Also, another fun chapter to go through was Ephraim's first chapter. I believe it was 5X. 5X was a lot of fun to mess around with. It didn't take me that long to get through Chapter 5X, though, but it was still a very interesting run. But if I have Trek, I have to go over here. Fanny go here with the javelin. Allows me to get a couple units closer. Yeah, I want to steal the bow and arrow. I want to steal the bow and arrow if possible. This. That matters. Has your avatar added and added something for me? Oh, really? Did you post it in the Discord back out? Because I can take a look at it later. Of course we missed, but, you know, that was my best shot. Right. So... I can go ahead and do something like this. Get the kill. How do I get out of the prologue? Because the weapons you have are the silver lance, steel sword, and rapier. Should I count the rapier as fair game to get out? I think that was the exception. Purple crab. That might have been the case of, oh, we technically failed the challenge, but to make this more interesting, let's just keep going. I think that, yeah, I think that was the case. We have to represent how wearing the hat makes me lucky. For bad luck sponge. I see. Yeah, you're right. I think we had to use the rapier to get out of the prologue. And that's just one of those, we just had to. It's like, you failed the challenge just because you don't have a weapon to use. It's like, great. Fantastic. So here, let's whip steel and simply. Unless I rescue, Sue's gonna get attacked. Yeah, Sue's just gonna get attacked. It's fine. Here, maybe here. Right here, everyone else can kind of just move out of the way. Oh yeah, no, Ephraim's first chapter was a lot of fun to mess around with. Because if I remember correctly, there was no healing in that chapter. There was no way to heal. I had to utilize the promoted unit in that chapter to get through. need to be careful about this guy. Come on, you go right ahead. Steel axe will be enough. No, we want to steal the vulnerary first. Can we Iron Lance? We can Iron Lance. There we go. Level up. Strength, skill, speed, and luck. That's nice. That is nice. That's kind of what he needed. We're gonna steal the vulnerary, and I'm gonna have to rescue them. I know that. I'm gonna have to rescue drop. Level up! Skill and speed. Alright. Blue. Wait. Fanny must rescue first. Let's do that. No, you have to thunder for this to work. Nice. Can we get Sue to... No. Rooker. Iron Sword? Yes. Lance, what about you? Can you get the kill? You can. The accuracy is shit, though. Good. I want him out of here. That helps. How much damage? You have an attack of 17. You have a resist of 4, so you should be able to survive if we put you in range. Yeah, Sue should be okay. There we go. Get Roy. No, we don't want Roy right there. Everyone here can kind of wait. Does someone need healing? That is what it is. Good job, Sue. Got that. Good. We made it past the freaking mage. Unlock. Now... She won't attack if I put someone in range, right? I think I have to block. Yeah, I think I have to block a chest. Yeah, Roy, we need you in here. Shrek, let's block some treasure. She shouldn't attack me. This guy might, though. Ideally, we can talk to her, then we can steal her lockpick, and then she'll run away. Although, I don't know about the item. This guy, we may end up killing him. I wouldn't mind stealing the lockpick, though. Like, that'd be nice. But I don't need to. It'd just be nice to steal another one. I did not even consider that. guess Lilina can start moving. She needs to get to safety. And... except Merlin is start getting close. I don't know, I'll just have everyone else follow. Do you hear? I am losing a chest. The other... we'll go for the other treasure room. True. Oh, it's just a knight's crest. Who cares? I mean, I'm losing out on a bit of money. Who cares? I could steal it, though. Okay, so... let's first talk to Kath. It's you? Crap. What a coincidence. You're just in the battlefield. Steal, you shouldn't... it's not right. Don't worry, I only take from the rich who have plenty of money. No one's gonna go starving or anything. That's not the point. Really? Let me ask you this. You nobles take food and money from the people living in what you call your territory. Who said it was your land anyway? And you say you're collecting taxes, but what you're doing is the same. Looting. What? We protect the people in return. But you're not! Killing your own people. No, burn star to the void and we have to fight to defend. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Boon was burned to the ground by our Marquez. He had no choice. Blah, blah. Well, that's... yeah, I'm not really spending too much time on the dialogue because I've already streamed this game before, so... that's why I'm not, like, stressing too much about what's actually being said. Just kind of skimming through. Heck with this. It's no fun stealing after a talk like that. Well, I guess I better bail out then. See ya! So then I have Astol go ahead and steal her lockpick. Now she'll run away. I may steal the Volinary. Now, if I pin him, if I do this, we cover all the treasure. We'll see what he does. Rooker is fine. Let's move you over here. Give us one attack here. Blue, what can you do? Just 12 damage. Sue? Okay. I'll leave Sue and let her attack. We'll do that. Someone needed healing. Oh, Lance. Okay, I'm not worried about that. We'll bring Saul down here. Lilina can go ahead and, I think, head up this way. I don't think you are going to attack, but just in case. Oh no, reinforcements! That I totally didn't prepare for. Air Caliber. Ooh, I didn't see that. But we're fine. It's not Excalibur. Good job, Sue. Dodged. Yeah, you're running away, which is good. Gives me an opportunity to start trying to pin you down. It's gonna be a bit. Ooh, wait. Do thieves attack? Because I can pin him. I don't think thieves attack if they don't have to, if they don't want to. Or I don't know. We'll see how it goes. What goes on over here? Oh, this is nothing. You idiots. You put the archer in a spot for him to just get killed first. It's gonna be slow. So, is there another thief that shows up? Okay, at the beginning of the 10th turn, 2 enemy thieves show up. One of them's Cat. Then 15 through 18, we got this set of reinforcements to deal with. Oh! Hard mode only. Okay. Then we are going to be dealing with reinforcements from these 2 spots coming up. Or is it over here? Also, a pair of soldiers from the southwest corner to the left of the throne room. Same sets of units appear in the same places on the next turn, also on turns 18 and 19. Okay. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be okay. Gurry, you get over there. Sue, what are we looking at? You can't kill, but it's not a good idea for you to attack first. So put this short. You have a chance of critting. So wait. Yeah, this is not that bad of a chapter. I'm putting Saul here. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Boars will need backup. I don't know. We're gonna bring you in here. We're gonna be doing a lot of storage stuff. If I do this, then we can steal her Volinary as well. I did not realize it was full on stuff. I'm gonna have to take care of that here in a second. It's Roy. Roy can stay where he's at, it's not gonna hurt anything. In fact, Roy could go over here, he's done. Go around to the door or chest. No, but they're blocked. They either stay still or attack. Well, let's hope he doesn't attack. Can't stay there for long anyway. We got reinforcements. Oh, good, he didn't attack. So what can I steal? Knight's Crest and Lockpick. Okay, first, let's take everything. Perfect. To get Lilina moving out of the way. Lou needs training. Sue, you get over here. There we go. Get rid of him. Level up! Skill and res. Okay. Yeah, let's heal Rutger. He should get to full health, I think. Perfect. Level up! Magic and res, good. By the way, Purple Crab, I should show you my Clarine. Because Clarine got screwed when it came to magic. No joke. She's level 20 now. She had like a full set of 19 level ups to work with. She only got a single point in magic to work with. It's ridiculous. Ooh, we can talk to Roy. Lena, is that really you? Came, thank you. Good thing you're right here. Take the spellbook. Use it to defend yourself. I find it hilarious that Roy just randomly had a spellbook on him. Steal? Let's start with the Knight's Crest. That's money. That is money right there. Okay, now... No, I want to keep her pinned. I'm going to steal her Vulnerary. Steal everything we can. I can have Trek move down. And I can have Roy block. Lance stays for another turn. Everyone else here stays. Oh, whoa. I did not mean to quit. I was like, why is Anna here? Yeah, head out. Have a good rest of your day, Batcamp. Thanks for stopping by. Boris has got this. Also, he has 2 more areas. He'll be fine. 12 damage. 13. Okay, we can use the iron. Now, let's steal the lockpick. Then I could go ahead and give... Well, Roy's capped. Sure. We'll let Lily know. No, never mind. Soon. Yeah. Get him out of here. Shrek. You can't double. That's surprising. Well, it is what it is. You can tank pretty good. And Rutger, since you're over here, let's get rid of the archer. Oh no, a bot! And it's telling me to buy bot viewers? Okay, we can move Lance. We do this, then we can get him healed. By the way, Purple Crab, do you happen to know when I can get another Troubadour recruited? Because anyone that can replace Clarine would be a good idea. Maybe we can feed Lily some kills, I don't know. Boars has a lot to work on. I may have to get Saul over there at some point. But Boars will be fine for a little while. Of course you didn't double. Trek needs like 1 more point in speed or something. Well, that area's plugged. Purple Crab. This now reminds me of a playthrough I did. Have you played Thracia? It's now reminding me of something that I pulled off in Thracia. Yeah, we'll just stick with the iron. Didn't need to actually do that. I could have just moved the storage myself. Then, I mean, you don't. No, you better stay here. It's fine. We'll keep Fanny nearby as well. I want Shrek to get the kill. Oh, I think I just now realized I think. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe it just hasn't. Yeah, I don't know. Solve, heal. Get that EXP. Okay, Rootger. Is that a good idea? Well. Oh my god, you have Killer Lance. I'm gonna have to be careful about that. Okay. You have a Killer Lance and a chest set of chest keys. Ooh. You know what? No, I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna worry about the chest keys. I don't think I am. Blue, can you? If you're going to kill, you better just stay here. I may send Lance in. Actually, yeah, you know what? Lance is coming in. Level up. Strength and skill. Perfect. Yeah, it's a good thing we had Lance do this. That was risky. It's too bad I can't steal the killer. Will be fine. If he had an extra point defense, that would have helped. I made this a lot more safe. There's a chance. There's a chance he'll get a defense boost. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Come on, Lou, you got this. Perfect. Someone needs healing. Yeah, the XP ain't that great, but yeah, we gotta take what we can. You go here, you steal the vulnerary. Why not? Go ahead and do that. You could go ahead and stay there. Fanny she has a way out. Boris is probably gonna need to replace Iron Lane soon. Down here. I would have to move Lot out of the way. Yeah, or Lot just gets the kill. That works too. I want Shrek to go here. Grab this kill. Yeah, what level are these guys? 11? Yeah, no wonder I'm not getting much EXP out of it. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. That's... Okay, you're not gonna kill him no matter what. No, unless you go crit. Might as well feed the kill to Deke. And then I did not realize how much damage he could deal to Deke. So I'm gonna go ahead and go all the way over here. Start tossing javelins. Lou needs healing, but we can hold off on that for a second. Ruker, how much damage can you do? You can't kill. You can kill. So I didn't make a mistake. Good. Doing good. That might be the end of all of the reinforcements. Yeah, she's running away. This is why I put Ruker up front. He has good avoid. Level up! Level 19, he just got a little bit of luck. I mean, it helps, but I really wanted him to get some more strength. Might have to voluntary. I did not see that Armor Slayer. Oh my god. Did not see that Armor Slayer. Okay, let me look. We have 2 Armor Slayers here. Okay, Fanny, you need to start heading back. You two start getting out of the way. I did not see that. Fire. Okay. Maybe I can put myself right here. I can equip the javelin. I can use a voluntary. Screwed up. What was his chance? Yeah, okay. Screwed up. That's gonna be a reset. I did not realize my mistake. Not only should they have kept moving, but I did not know about that. I could have Fanny close by. Yeah, this is a reset. This is gonna be a reset. Again, they were on hard mode only. I mean, this isn't hard, though. We just need to do this a little bit differently, that's all. There it is. Okay. Reset. That took a little bit, but I have an idea of what I'm doing. Also, Shrek, we can put the... not Shrek. We can throw the horse layer into storage. We don't need that. Not for this chapter. You should have a vulnerary. Save. There we go. I can keep ores there. I could totally do that. But I need to have, like, Fanny nearby or something. Again, all because I wanna get some training in for ores. Or if only I had Sol nearby. There are many things I could have done. Many things. But so far, this ain't that bad. My over-leveling did a lot of work. Here. Yeah, my over-leveling put in a ton of work on this one. One HP left, that can go to someone. You need to move back here. Steal the vulnerary. Then... right, you can't kill. Perfect. one. I can let Sue have this one. So far, this chapter ain't... it's not that bad. Oh, that level grinding really helps. I'm gonna step away for a moment. Just a moment. BRB. Crimson, I see you have redeemed Hydrate. Probably right when I left to get more water. So that, in a way, that was perfect timing. Okay. Let's get back to this. Yeah, I want to steal that. Actually, Lance, you can't make it. Fanny, can you... I don't even know why I used Fanny. You can't even kill. Let's start with grabbing this guy. I almost never use door keys and chest keys, though. I steal all of them, however many I can, but I almost never use them because I still have a thief with a lot of lockpicks. It's usually as a just in case I need everything, you know? That's nowhere near enough. Rescue. Is that happening? Yeah, I'm not gonna say this chapter is easy. So far we're doing okay. And again, just imagine if I didn't do the arena grind. Maybe I didn't need to go nearly as much as I did, but imagine if I didn't do that arena grind. I would be struggling. steal a set of luminaries. I usually don't steal those. Lot, can you get rid of them? Good. Okay. Blue. Get your kill. If I move... Trek here. Get Lance up here. Fanny up here. Do that. Yep. Everyone head this way. Yeah, this chapter ain't that bad. Although, we haven't gotten to the boss yet. That might change things. That boss could make a difference. So I want to steal... Merlis. Steal Astol. Perfect. Steal some chest keys. Lots too far away. Can we do something about this? You can't kill. Trek. Get rid of this guy. So now that that's open, Blue can go ahead and just not get the kill. Okay, Lot. Start working on that axe. It's too bad this ain't Thracia. I would try to steal as many things as possible. Getting a good thief in Thracia is just so fun to mess around with. So you can go... Yeah, you can go here. We could get Lance right here. He can tank. Already healed. Do something like this. I didn't see that spot. Good thing I healed him. Wasn't there one that... Oh, yeah. Time to steal some more. Lot, what about you? Damn it, you missed. Okay, Iron Lance, Steel Bow, Culinary. Blue? only do you need healing, you could use that extra iron slot. No, I can't get Lance healed. Not without moving away. Which is fine. You have the Vulnerary. You're gonna have Shrek. No, we're gonna have Locko here. No, we'll have Shrek. Another heal. Can you make it? Yes, you can. Didn't need to do that. Honestly, giving Lot that hammer could have probably been better than the killer. I think we'll be okay. Get you right here. Just move here, and I think we're fine. Beat the game yet? I'm working on it, Hot Corn Dog. Working on it. We're on chapter 8. I've already had to do 2 resets, Hot Corn Dog, but overall, we're doing okay. First time I died, Lou got put in a bad spot. He got attacked like twice, died to this guy. Then the second time around, I left Boris up here to deal with reinforcements. However, I didn't see that there were 2 guys with armor slayers. So, and Fanny was like too far away. So I just could not get out of there. But what's going on? By the way, Hot Corn Dog, I don't think you saw the other day because I ended stream earlier, but by the time I was done with Chapter 7 and all the arena grinding, I was at 374 turns. And I could have kept going. I could have trained Chad. I could have probably given Boris and Lou a little bit more training. But I didn't. Right there. Heal up a lot. So I have Saul on the team right now, Hot Corn Dog, instead of Ellen, because I kind of want to train up a different priest. Because as we saw, Clarine's magic sucks. And we kind of need another healer that's better than Clarine, or at least another option. another? I don't know. So that's why I'm training up Saul anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure if there actually is another unit I can use. Clarion got movement but no power. No, she has no magic. Literally, Hot Corn Dog, out of all the level, she had 19 level ups. She only got 1 magic boost that entire time. She could have had, on average, 4 more magic boosts. I say on average. Short and sick, yes. Makes me think exactly like how in Thracia, I believe. Remember, I also had a Troubadour or Valkyrie, whatever her class was, that just had no magic to work with. Like, she was a popular character. She had, like, the double thunder spell or something. But, like, to me, she was just utter garbage because she didn't have the magic. I got RNG screwed. Yeah, so on hard mode, there's a bunch of reinforcements that show up in that top right, top left corner over here. I had boars here, but it turns out that there were a couple guys that had armor slayers, so that was the... So I'm gonna try leaving, like, Fanny up there with him as well. If I need to, maybe I'll put Saul... no, I think Saul needs to be with the rest of the group. Sadly, Fanny also just doesn't have the strength. I don't know how much we're gonna use Fanny. Oh, by the way, Hot Corn Dog, I was just reminded about something. Chatter came in earlier and pointed this out. Because we lost Zealot, Hot Corn Dog, we can't get access to the legendary weapon unless we go to the Sakai route. Apparently, if we had Zealot and we go to Ilia, Zealot, I think, maybe leaves or something, and he goes and gets one of the legendary weapons for us. But because he's dead, and we lost him, then we lose access to that legendary weapon unless we go to Sakai ourselves. So, kind of like the original playthrough, because of this, we're going to the Sakai route. I'm going to be skipping out on Ilia. Which is sad, I wanted to go to Ilia, but oh well. So that means when we get our next Pegasus Flyer, we'll bench her, and we gotta train up Sue and shit. Sue, how much damage are we talking? Okay, you can survive a hit. Or we can just have Fanny go here and javelin. I have Trek over here. And Sue here. I can heal her next turn when Astle nearby. That works. Might not even be in next next time? Yeah, probably. Unless I play on my own time, you know? That would be the only other thing. Who knows? Again, there's also a point of who knows if we can even make it that far with this challenge. Who knows if we can even get that far? Good job, Fanny. I don't need to steal anything from you. I can go ahead and let Fanny grab the kill. Never mind. Accuracy sucks. Trek. Level up. Strength and speed. Take it. Yeah, Hawkhorn Dog, I was looking at my calves, and I think we're not going to be using Noah all that much. Except for, like, I don't know, recruiting fur. But Trek stats seem like an in-between between Alan and Lance. But I still think I'm probably going to be using Alan and Lance more. But training up Trek would be a good idea. Let's go ahead and set up the Battle Royale. Put you here. Saul can go here. Heal up. Oh yeah, what's going on, Hawkhorn Dog? On my own time, I've been working on... I've been working on the Castlevania Symphony of Night, and I just got done with my, what is it? All the item drops. So I have to get my familiars level. I gotta get my last familiar to level 50 for achievement. Then I have to boot up Grifter mode and find the last life up bottles. Which I don't know where they are. Don't know where I missed them, so I have to go. Probably have to pull up some sort of guide and double check everything. And then after that, I think like most of the achievements left are like boss challenges where it's like, oh, no hit sort of thing. On a different playthrough. Okay. So. Lance can go all the way down here. We can't kill, but we can severely weaken. That's good. Next, I want to steal this Vulnerary. Perfect. Next turn, he can get in front of the door. Lot, what are you looking at for this? Ah, damn it lot. Fortnite and Marvel Rivals? Nice. What's the new stuff trying to get? Shrek, can you kill? No, you can't. Blue, can you kill? Yes. Just for fun? Fair. Like I said, I haven't booted up for either of them, actually, since the last time you and I played. Hell, I would need to re-download... Actually, I would need to re-download both of them. I need to make some space on both my PlayStation 4 and my PC. And I haven't been playing them. Speed and res. Shrek can go... Yeah, we'll do this. Assassin's Creed Unity got a 60 FPS update to try out. Oh, nice. Hope that turns out well. I could have Shrek rush all the way down here, get this kill. Never mind. It just weakens. You think he'd hit. Blue's already been used up. I can't get anyone else closer. Fanny. 0 damage. Thanks, Fanny. Let's get Roy in range. No, not there. Boars is fine. Get these 3 out of the way. I think I could stand here. Because that thief ain't gonna attack. Shrek's gonna need healing. I still haven't played an Assassin's Creed game. I feel like I hear good things about the first few games, like up till Black Flag. And then anything after Black Flag is a hit and miss type of game. Where sometimes they're good, and sometimes they are bad. Because they were rushed. I can go here. Lance, you're gonna have to go like right here. Let's see. I'm gonna have Lot. No, I'm gonna have Lou go ahead and grab this kill, it's fine. Oh, Sue needs healing. Shit. Actually, I'm gonna have like everyone like go through here. I think the only people that are gonna go down the bottom path are Sue and Lou. Maybe Saul if someone needs healing. Put you right here. I can just have you with the iron bow. You can't kill, which is good, actually. That's actually a good thing. Grr. Shrek. Go here, I guess. Boar stays there. We're gonna have Fanny back out eventually, get healed, and just hang out with Boars. Everyone else is basically just gonna hang out for a second. Knight's Crest has been taken, and the Killer Bow has been taken. So here's what we gotta do. First, we are gonna set Lance over here to block. We are going to have Roy go right here, we're gonna talk to her, and we gotta start stealing, which we lost the Killer Bow. Damn it! We lost the Killer Bow. Just now realized that. Okay. Just hang out there. And Merlinus can stand here and block the path, which is fine. Do this. I think we'll all have to mend. Shit, we lost out on the Killer Bow. Someone dies and have to reset. Sue can go ahead and grab this kill. She perfect accuracy. Fanny can back out. We have Deke right here. Check can go this way. Blue's going down here. I'll have everyone else wait a second. There's the first set of reinforcements. If I steal the Vulnerary, good. Go ahead and here. Kinda sucks we lost out on that. Alright. Rooker goes up here. He's pinned for now. Roy can go... We can do something like this. Roy can go here. Lilina can talk and get a weapon. Oh yeah, Huckhorn Dog, would you say that's about right with Assassin's Creed? Basically, the first few games up until Black Flag are pretty good, then after that, it's kind of hit and miss. You kind of need to look into which ones are good or not. Let's make sure these three get away. Sue can go. Now let's just set her here. Defeat Blue the kill. I do have a Assassin's Creed now on 360. 360, but I never booted it up. I need to go back and mess around with that 360 some more. You stay there. Lance, you head down this way. First, of course I get hit. Oh, the 5% crit. Maybe I'll send someone else up there as well. So Lou can just start heading forward. Sue's gonna back out and heal. Then I need to steal the Knight's Crest. So HP. Locke can go up here and block. Deke can go this way. Rutger can block. I'm gonna steal lockpicks. I'll just put Merlin as right here. That's just money. Then she can leave. Annie, you gotta just stay there. Track here, Lance here with the javelin. Did Shrek get another point of attack? I think he did, because I don't remember him dealing that much damage. Now, you see, this guy right here has the Armor Slayer. And that's what caused problems. Maybe I need to send someone else there. Steel, lockpick. Iron sword will be okay. I'm gonna have these three just kind of hang out over here. Do that. Throw that in storage. You know what? Send Locke that way. Sue, you as well. Saul should get moving. Down here. Trek. Black Frag was good from what I heard. Anything after including Unity was considered mid or bad, right? So basically, I should play Assassin's Creed up until Black Flag, and then just stop at the peak. And just never play the series again. That's basically what I need to do. Are there any of them that are actually considered good? Or is mid the best they get? Origins was decent, just very different. Okay. Yeah, okay, Trek's gonna need healing. Same as Odyssey. So decent is so far the best they get. Lot might not be the most helpful, but you send someone up there. Rutger, you head this way. Might as well heal him for EXP. It's too bad Keith isn't going to come back with the killer lance, but that's okay. Lightbrand! Ooh. Magic-based sword. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know how often we'll use it, though. Trade? I'll hold on to it. Leave it there. Shrek probably should back out here soon. Actually, no. You know what? Shrek, go ahead and get your kill. Doubt we're really gonna use Lilina. Fanny's here as backup. 2 Brotherhood 4. That's considered peak, right? It's good to know. I can basically just play the games in order up until Black Flag. There was actually a moment where I almost was gonna get Black Flag, but there were other games that year that were coming out, and it was one of those situations where I was like, you know, there's too many games right now. I'm gonna have to pick and choose, and I chose to not have Black Flag. Yeah, we're losing out on some EXP, but, you know, sometimes this just has to be the case. Straight off from getting everyone to level 20. Not everyone. Okay. What? I could try hand axing. Do a little bit of that. If we can get rid of the archers with Lot, that will help letting Fanny be able to pick from afar. Hell, maybe even Boris. And you know what? I'm not going to let Boris attack. I kind of want Lot to spend some time doing that. There's Elfire. Shrek needs healing, so I'm not gonna set him up. Blue, can you get the kill? Yes. I can go ahead and send Deke in. Weekend. Or I can have Lance. No, I can have Lance go all the way over here. Javelins, Steel Lance. Get rid of some more enemies. Then we can block the archer. Send you here to weaken. Shrek can kill. Which one's the one I got? I actually can't tell. I can't see from here. Can't see that far ahead. Damn it. I should put Roy here. Block the path, basically. So you can stay. Liliana can kind of stay where she's at. Okay, we're good. That's the last of those reinforcements. Yes, good hit. Level up. Speed, luck, and defense. He can't deal damage to me. Lance is a tank. Good. Does one of the other archers walk up? Next turn. Alright. Sue. Go ahead and get the kill. Really not just gonna get out of the way. Shrek needs healing. Mend. You know, I think Brotherhood might be the game I have. If I set you right here... Can't make it. Deke can't make it either. Roy can't make it. Maybe I should just back out. Yeah, let's back out. They can't hit me anyway. These two need to start heading this way. Those three can stay. Lot can stay where he's at. That's the Armor Slayer one. I could go ahead and start doing some pot shots on you. Try to get rid of you. Due to the order of how they attack, I can get rid of this guy first. I'm gonna keep Lot at, and we are fine. That speed boost makes me double. Okay. I got a few more turns, I guess. I might need to have Boar swap with Fanny, actually. I kind of lucked out with Fanny being in the clear. Damn it, what? Lot, I need you to keep this going. Damn it. Well, worth a shot. That's also the Armor Slayer. I don't think he's gonna move. So Fanny is safe. I'm gonna keep Boars where he's at. Thinking about it, Fanny's not gonna be that helpful either. I don't think so. Might be a little too late, but I think I'm gonna have Lance run back. I think Lance has done enough down here. Probably don't need him. Javelin, Steel Lance. Played Unity? Okay. Honestly, I'm glad Boars missed. What did you think of Unity, Ben? Really? 36. Fine, whatever. He spinned in the corner. Alright, not as good as Fallout 4, right? Did alright. It ain't so nuanced. Good, the other archer's attacking. Good. Got rid of all archers. Never finished Unity, but your brother did. Did you see much of Unity when your brother played it, or not? You can't kill, not unless I weaken first. You got far into it, but you kind of just stopped. When you had Unity, it was before you had access to it. Fair. I understand moments where you just kind of stopped playing. You know, it's just one of those days. You just get distracted with other stuff. Could have Shrek rush in. Stay behind. Yeah, I get that sometimes where you just stop because you get distracted by other things, not necessarily that you hate the game. Now, what I can do, continue to javelin this guy, or try to. Might as well try to hand axe. It's not likely. Black Ops 3, then when you stopped. Ah, okay. Got distracted with that. I guess that makes sense. I could try to get more vulneraries. Could happen. Probably not, though. Lou, you need like one more point in magic. Skill and luck. Well, you're more accurate. Check. You go first. I know it's not likely, but yeah, it's worth a shot. Okay. I'm thinking that it's not likely for me to be able to get away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I could try to get away. Or, I have Boars get the kill. Actually, oh, yeah, I know what I can do. Yeah, we're gonna have Boars try to get the kill. Now, if you were to attack, you get hit once, and then you're safe. Like, you're not gonna get attacked again. So, I can leave Thanny right here. Boris backs out. From here. I could just let Lou grab the kill. Down here, we get a single knight left, and then we gotta do something about the boss. Which will probably go to Lou. Probably all of this is gonna go to Lou. HP and res. Start moving. Do something like that. Hell, I can even feed Lily not the kill if I want to. None of them have javelins, and we got rid of all the archers. Okay. Well, Lance, you get up here. Then I can go ahead and have everyone else back away. Yeah, this basically means that Lance is basically gonna get the kills. But, hey, Boris did stuff. Go ahead and heal Shrek. So down here, it's just this knight. And then the boss. Astel's gonna start stealing. Yeah, it kinda sucks, but I think I just kinda had to get Lance back up here to help out. Purely due to this enemy. Hell, I can still give someone a kill. Okay, Lance, if you go here, we can just straight up get the kill. Then if I have Fanny go here, you can get this kill. And now, main threats are gone. Main threats are gone. What? Go for it. He needs like one more. He's not getting this kill though. It's not gonna do it. Boars. That's 32. We can get the kill if we do this. Never mind. Alright. This area's cleared out. That area's safe. So we could just prioritize this area. Make sure Lou is close enough before I aggro this guy. And I don't want to use Sue. In fact, I think Sue is done. I think Sue is done. I could have Lily not do stuff. Well... Why are you targeting Lance? Oh well, that's fine. I mean, he dealt more damage against Lance than anyone else, so... Alright, now the rest can just start heading back. Eventually I'll make sure they get healed before we finish the chapter. Give Saul some more EXP. So will Lilina. I'll have Astel go this way. And I do have Armor Slayer, if needed. Alright. Wow, you are not moving. Okay. Maybe if if he can fight back without getting targeted. Let's get you right here. Move everyone over here. Boars will catch up eventually. He's moving. You need someone else to weaken as well. Trek, go right ahead. Get him out of here. He's not going to move from this throne, even though he can. He's not. We get Eames closer. I mean, Sue's not going to actually help. We'll probably do, like, rescue drops. Astle, time for you to get started. Silver Axe, okay. We can mess around with that. Now, for you... Wow. Oh, God. See? We're already hitting some sort of weird roadblock. Just him being on the throne gives him that much res. Deke with the Armor Slayer, we could deal decent damage. And that's honestly my best bet. I am better off doing this than actually going up against him with magic. That's surprising, but I'll take it. I'm gonna let Lou just deal some chip damage, I guess, for EXP. It's not much, but, you know, we get EXP out of that. Something like that. Yeah, we'll keep everyone else nearby. Because we are gonna need to heal Deke. Actually, what I think I will do, I'll get Saul closer. I can set Saul here, heal, and then rescue Saul instead. It's not gonna do much anyway. Good job, Deke. Now, Lou with the Thunder Tome for the kill. Easy. Level up. Level 16, we get HP and speed. Come on, why can't you get magic? Elysian Whip, that's to sell. Okay, that's basically it. I gotta take out the other treasure, I want Saul to go ahead and just start healing. We're gonna heal everyone else so he gets EXP. And then that's it for the chapter. See, this chapter wasn't that bad. Yeah, 2 deaths, but... Hey, you know, you gotta learn, right? It wasn't that stressful. All that training just helped me immensely. Secret book. That one is boosting skill. And we didn't even need to use the light brand. Didn't even need to use the light brand. Get you right here, and I can heal. Perfect. It's nice to know that for some maps I only need 1 healer. The gilded ring, which that promotes mages, so that will be money for later. Alright, that's all done. Here, actually. I think I could heal Staff. Try to get as much EXP as possible. Give it a couple turns. Another heal staff. Finally, heal boars, and then we can end the chapter. Perfect. We lost the killer bow, but I think we're fine. We've captured the castle. We saved Lilina, she is alive. Hector's dead. Molly, what are you even barking at? I don't even know what she's barking at. We will be going to Chapter 8X. Let's see. Again, I was speeding through that. You get here as long as Lillian's alive. Roy vowed to protect Lilina. Did I say Lillian? I think I did. Lilina forever. However, with Byrne coming full force at them, Roy's army wouldn't stand a chance. Therefore, they decided to try and take the divine weapons before Byrne got their hands on them. Lilina showed them to a cave in the outskirts of Ostia, where the first divine weapon was hidden. The cave, located at the foot of a volcano, was going to be a major ordeal for Roy. I'm gonna take a look through this map. If we wanted to skip this one, we would have had to kill off Lilina. But then, for sure, we cannot get the good ending. It's all kind of 10 units. Okay. I will keep Trek with me. I want to give him get him to 20. Again, I may end up using Alan in the long run, but hell, maybe the balanced stats of Trek will be better. Who knows? Clarion, why do you suck? am not using any of these three. I mean, Windy might be the only one I may consider. Is Lilina any good? I don't know. She's level 1. I would have to train her up. Here's the thing, Hot Corn Dog. The next time we get to an arena, which I don't know what chapter that is, I may bring in some weaker characters to train them up. Just to give myself another option. But this is one of those, I don't know what the best option is. If I bring in another unit to try to feed them EXP, that's basically one, I'm not going to say dead unit, but it's essentially a wasted unit. Also, I think you can go ahead and throw that into storage. Save. I don't remember Lilina being that great. I think Lou was better. I think I'm gonna have Trek head that way. If I remember correctly, can't Fanny, like, cross over? Shrek. I don't think Boris is gonna be that useful. Remember Lilina was slower? I think I remember that too. Like, she just did not have the speed. Or maybe I just got super unlucky, I don't know. Something like this, maybe? Maybe I can have... Henning. We gotta deal with a hero. This one could be tough. But we'll see. I know this map will take longer. I don't think I can really start it, but it's nice that we got here and I got the menu like all set up and we can just try this team. Let me look. Is there stuff that's noteworthy to steal? I can steal a Vulnerary, I can steal a door key, which helps. More Vulneraries. More Vulneraries. I could steal a bunch of Vulneraries, but honestly, I don't think I need to bother. I stole a decent amount last chapter. And unless I want to take Merlinus with me, which I don't think I will, I think we'll be okay. I'm not going to take Chad with me. Anyway, I know I cannot beat this map in time, so I'm going to save it for next time. Thanks for everyone who showed up. I am doing these streams Monday through Friday at noon Pacific time. If you want to see the old streams that are not on Twitch anymore, you many but broke? Nah. No, I have money. I have money. That's not a big deal. If you want to see the old streams that are not on Twitch anymore, they're on YouTube at ScottBot64 Stream Archives. There's a link on the about page. If you are on the YouTube side, maybe come to the Twitch side. We have redeems and emotes to mess around with. Tomorrow we shall start Chapter 8X and try to get through this. We shall see how well it goes, though. Should be okay, though. This kind of felt like a grinding map. Like, the enemies were relatively simpler. Maybe we'll bring in some other units to train up. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm just gonna end it. Have a good day. Later.